I love when I come on and I already got a few thumbs up. That means it was some people who already stopped by when I had first set it up. Make sure everything is in alignment and all set up for me right here. Whew. Okay, so tonight I am going to be talking about parental traumas. And I'm talking about these parental traumas from my point of view and also from experience. And when I say from experience, they range from personal stories that were told to me, my personal experience, things that I have experienced with my children, and things of that matter. And I'm also, I had actually, when I had went live earlier today, I had said that I was going to actually be coming on here a little bit earlier, but I had to change the time that I was coming on here because I realized that it was Wednesday and I go on my Stationhead tonight at 6:15. So I'm also going to log on to there in a little while so that we can have both of my interfaces on with each other. I'm going to take off my braces because they just shaking right now. So in a little while, we are going to be hopping on there. I know a few people were very excited about the response that Deron was giving the last time that he was on with us on a Wednesday. Last week, I didn't make it on, but I am here this Wednesday. So yes. Hey, Cindy. Yes, we are going to be going over there at 6:15 and Deron will be joining us. And you know, he likes to cut up, so it's not me who be cutting up. It's definitely him. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome. I hope everybody is enjoying their Wednesday. Wednesdays are made for the womb. It's Womb Crush Wednesday. I hope that you are doing something special for your womb, which is the center of your body, you know, so that you can make sure that your body is taking care of you. When you put good things into you, good things will come out. And I tell everybody that, yes, that's how we do it. Hey, Dipped in Chocolate. See one of my moderators on there. I have a few more people that I'm going to be adding as moderators. So yes, I'm in an amazing mood today. I want to give a shout out to everybody who has been truly supporting me. I genuinely do appreciate it. Everybody who has been shopping all of the Treasure Gems promos that we have going on right now. We have the foaming bundle that is going on right now, of course, which includes the Goddess Glow Foaming Face Wash. That's how you get this nice glow. And the Yoni Foam. So you get both of these in a bundle for $20. That's one of the promos that we have right now. We also have the Resistance Bundle, and you get all of the resistance bands that we have for $35. So if you are, I'm so happy that you do. Everybody loves the face wash. Listen, if you have acne, if you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, it is every skin type. It is literally made for everybody. I really try my best to make products that go in a wide range. Hey, Muffin. What's up, boo? I'm so happy all of y'all are joining me. If you have not already, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you hit that bell so every time I come live, you know when I'm going to be doing it. And I'm definitely going to be going live this weekend from the beach, South Beach that is, as I do my Yoni Yoga. We got a class. We actually have a nice turnout. So far, we have over 15 guests. I'm so excited to meet all of the ladies. This is my first time doing a yoga event in Miami, so I'm really excited to see the turnout. I'm excited to meet all of the ladies, and you know, you do not have to bring pretty much anything but good energy. Like, I mean, if you would like to bring your yoga mat, you can bring your yoga mat, but you definitely can just get onto the sand. I will have a placemat out there for everyone to go and stand on and relax when we do the sound bath. So we will be closing out with a very, very, very comforting sound bath from Victory 8. My girl Victoria will be closing us out. It's just amazing. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm happy to see everybody. Hey everybody, hey everybody. Okay, so we got 10 minutes before we jump on Stationhead. The last time I was on Stationhead first, and then I jumped on here with y'all. So I wanted y'all to see how I jump on Stationhead and welcome myself onto the radio show. I have about almost 200 listeners who follow me on Stationhead. So if you do have a Stationhead account, please be my guest and go ahead on and subscribe to my channel. I definitely do hop on there sometimes, and I DJ, I mix up the music, and I just like to have a good time playing some of my favorite tracks, whether it's old school, if it's new school. Some people may think it's whack, but I also play new music as well. So new artists, if you want to get some time and you want to say it's been played on the radio, I can definitely make that happen for you. So follow me on Stationhead and subscribe. Go ahead and download that app. So all right. Well, I guess I'm not going to make you wait a little too much longer. Um, hello, hello. Okay. All right. So I'm talking about parental traumas tonight, and with parental traumas can range. So and for everybody who does not know, I am a certified life coach. I became a certified life coach in 2019, so I'm almost going on 2 years. It's a little bit over a year. That's another thing that I did, in 2019 to really try to align myself within my business. As I was doing my first spa in Burbank, I had a room where I was kind of actually like counseling some of the women on different vaginal issues that they had. And I'm a talker, and I can also be a listener. So I really wanted to see exactly how or what would be the best way to be there for other women. So I kind of groomed myself a whole lot of different ways to actually be more, uh, you know, I guess there. Like I tell everybody, the way how I became into my lifestyle. People, everyone always asks me how have I gotten into this? How did the transition come, especially from me being in such a heavy night lifestyle? And I just say, like, it's for one, it's the want. You need to want to do better, and I very much so believe that because as a mother, um, I was in the nightlife for a period of time when I just had my sons. So um, I guess I mean I guess it just I can say honestly that it didn't affect me. Like I was like, okay, this is a job. I mean, I'm going to work, and that's what I was that's what I was honestly thinking. But and then also mind you, I became a mom at 17. With that being said, I had my son 4 weeks after my 17th birthday. So that that's where I'm going to start at. I'm starting because like I said, I'm talking about parental traumas, and I never said that I was perfect or that I was a saint or anything, but a whole lot of different things. I guess people wonder, why I take time and I think about certain things is because a whole lot of time I do have to, make sure certain things are not said, and, to not only protect myself, but to protect other people involved, which are also my children. Because, once it goes on the internet, is if it does come down, it's probably been around for a while, or a lot of people have already seen it. So, with that being said, me being a mom and being in, I guess, the lifestyle that I was in, and now the lifestyle that I am in, um, it could be a trauma, and I guess not. I guess because that's wrong of me to say. I guess as a mother, it's a strong possibility that that can affect the child. Just having a mother who's a dancer. I mean, just straight get out there with it. Everyone knows that I'm definitely not ashamed of my background. I'm an entertainer, so I loved dancing when I was dancing, and it was paying the bills at the time. It was never a first choice for me. Just for the record, my very first choice straight out of high school, although I was already a mom, straight out of high school. Uh, I wanted to do hair because that was what I always had did. So I jumped into hair school, realized within the first 30 days that wasn't what I wanted to do. So then I went to nursing school. That was my gig for a minute. And then I was loving it. Then I started working at a children's hospital in DC, and I can take it because I was assigned to the PICU. I'm a new mom, and this became a traumatic job. Like you're watching literally little teeny babies pass away. It was just crazy. So I quit. To be honest, I quit. Uh, I couldn't take it. So soon after that, I tried to figure out how to, stay stable, and that's exactly how Love Jade. Yes, I am. I'm a phlebotomist and I'm a certified nursing assistant. I'm not a registered nurse or LPN, but I am a CNA, which is the best. Listen, because you gotta have one of those hearts to be a CNA. Everybody can't do that work, but yes, that's me. I am a nurse. Yes, there is no handbook on how to be a parent. Um, there is no handbook on how to be a parent. That's why I guess traumas are so real. And us in the Black community, we don't really talk about anything. Hey. Yes. So I'm trying to look at some of the comments as I'm talking with everybody. We got 3 minutes and then we're going to be going live on Stationhead. I'm just starting off the show, with a little bit on me. But like I said, these can all be traumas. Traumas come from so many different things as a parent. It can come straight from jobs, that actually make you think completely different about people who are losing their babies every day. Because for me personally, that's what it was. I had already, if you do know me, if you have looked at some of my other videos, my oldest son, his father passed away 6 weeks after he was born. So uh, I raised him right out of high school on my own. I saw a question. Someone said, "Do you think you can pass on trauma in the womb?" You know what? I actually really do. I do believe that trauma can be passed on through the womb because some people are so disturbed and off balance when they are carrying their child that, their child, they're feeling all of these things. That's just like if you have a sickness, if you're anorexic and you don't eat while you're pregnant, your baby is suffering. So your baby is already this is already a trauma that you're creating to your child. Your child now is starving in your belly. Like I can go so many different routes as far as what that is, but I would definitely go off topic. So to stay on topic, as far as talking about parental traumas and how they affect you, whether if you're a child or a parent, it just really depends on the person. So with me personally, I really do believe that parental traumas first off start where love is lost. Now, this love can be lost within the first seconds of the baby being born because we all know someone who has given birth, and not because they gave up their child because they couldn't take care of it, or but there are people who really gave up their child because they genuinely didn't want it. And there are some people who have kids and they leave them at home and they don't take care of them. And so many different stories. We've seen crazy stories online about so many different parents, so many different sad stories. And we are not going to go into all of those, but that just goes to show you that the traumas are real and you never know what someone is actually going through. So being kind is actually the best thing to do. So we're going to pause for a second and we are going live. What's up, beautiful people? It's Ms. Treasure Gems coming alive to you with another episode of TV Dinner. Hold on, wait a minute. Why do we have. Well, you know what? For some reason, the title of the show is messed up, but that's okay though, because we're going to fix that later. But we are coming in live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody that is joining. We are sending welcomes out to everybody. We are live not only here on Stationhead today, but we are also live on YouTube. So if you have not subscribed, please go ahead on over there and do so. Y'all know we are going to be talking to Deron in a little while. You know how he comes on and he always mixes it up for us. You know, I don't get into no stuff, but he definitely will. So be sure to tune in just a little bit. I'm going to play us a song. And when I come back, we are going to get into some things. Trying to make sure the music is down while it's playing on here. Here we go. Okay. Y'all know as soon as you play a song on YouTube, they are literally gonna mess it up. But I gotta keep my radio show going, so you know we gotta play music in between time on there. That's what I be doing. Yes, we multitasking. And I also wanna, try to integrate my audiences so everybody can see a little bit of everything that I do. And I love actually DJing. Playing music is definitely something that is always fun to me. Music is definitely an energy release. But yes, we are talking about parental traumas. Hey Zaya, we got another one of my moderators in, Dipped in Chocolate. Zaya is here. What's up? We got people tuning in over here on Stationhead. Okay, we got our listeners coming in. Okay, as soon as this song is done, I'm going to multitask and I'm going to be talking on both of my channels. I'm commenting back to some of my people on Stationhead. Okay. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. I want to welcome you back to the show tonight. And like I said, I am on YouTube Live, giving a little bit of visual for a few other people that is out there watching us tonight. You know, we are going to be bringing on Deron in a little while. You know, he comes in a little bit, maybe about 15 minutes later, but he is definitely going to come in and to hear what he wants to talk about tonight. But I know that we are titling tonight's show Social Media, and tonight's show with social media, we are talking about some changes that are going on in the algorithm that is currently just all over the place, and we're like, how is this even possible? Why is it that one social media station or one social media platform has one thing going and the other one doesn't? So my big thing is, we were discussing this, and I said, okay, with social media is several different platforms, and it really actually depends on exactly how you want to use it. Of course, like one of my favorite platforms is YouTube. You can use it in several different types of ways, and me personally, I love YouTube because the best part about YouTube is that you can really actually interact with people. People actually pay attention, although YouTube can be pretty cruel, but they are very much so more they are very much so okay, well, I'm trying to. I guess I'm sitting and I'm paying attention. You know, I'm gonna let my moderators do their job on the station and on YouTube, and I'm gonna keep on talking over here. But yeah, we're sitting and we're talking about social media on Stationhead tonight. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. We have some listeners. All y'all coming in. Welcome, sending some welcomes out to everybody. But yes, social media is crazy. Sometimes it really can be. It can be a blessing and a curse. It depends on most likely who you are. So when I'm talking about social media, what do people actually use social media for? Like, 'cause some people they say, okay, I'm a regular person. My page is on private. I don't need to be here or whatever. But a whole lot of people are also using social media, like myself, as a marketing tool. And as a marketing tool, social media is definitely working for me. Personally, I get a lot, maybe about 68 to 70% of my referrals from Instagram and from YouTube. And you know, you can actually see these in the analytics. So that actually really makes it very easy to see exactly where your platform is getting the most traffic. And of course, you know, over here on YouTube, y'all love me. My traffic is definitely high. So I appreciate all of that. I appreciate everybody who does support me, who does send super chats, because I do get them. I actually am in the process of setting up my membership so everybody can get those special perks, you know, special chat options, special live videos, early access to all of that good stuff. So yes, that's another thing that's good with social media. But something that I'm not really too crazy about with social media, I'm gonna jump on Instagram right now. And on social media with Instagram, we are not able to see who saves our pictures. So if I personally could talk to someone that works for Instagram, I want to know who's saving my pictures. I have went to some of my photos, and you know how you can check and see who's looking at your pictures and who's saving them. I literally seen 1,700 people had saved my picture, and I'm like, who is saving? They're saving, this is a picture, it's not a post. Thank y'all dropping them mics. I appreciate you. You know, if you do follow me on Stationhead, you drop a mic when you feeling what I'm saying. What's up, brown skin 219? Welcome to the station. Welcome to the station. We drop mics over here. If you is feeling what I'm saying, you most definitely can send in those song requests when we go in between our songs. In between our chat, we definitely do play some hot tracks. If you are an artist or a small business owner and you would like to shout yourself out, go ahead and drop it in the comments. We love to support small businesses. So whatever you do, let everybody know what you can do so that it's definitely up here. And yes, we got super chats over here too. Thank you so much. Opinionated with a side of shy. Okay, thank you. You are definitely a ray of sunshine, Treasure Gems. I so appreciate you. Thank you so much. And y'all know over here on Stationhead how we do it. We drop them coins. So, you know, you can go ahead and drop them coins too. They at zero right now because I cashed them out. You know, we was doing pretty good the last couple of weeks. But go ahead, drop them coins if you would like to drop them. If you would like to say anything, if you have a business, go ahead and drop it in a comment. If you would like to request a song, if you are an artist, go ahead on and send that to me. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Okay, we got 6 minutes before we are bringing Deron onto Stationhead. So before he gets on here, I'm gonna finish talking my piece on social media, because he definitely says that he has some things that he wants to add on that too. So me personally, my gripes is as on Instagram, I can't see who is saving my pictures, and that bothers me. I don't know if it's creepy or if it's cool. Like, do you like me or are you doing something with it? Because it's a whole lot of stuff you can do with people's pictures and videos these days. Like, I mean, really, I mean, you can really actually do a lot of things with people's pictures and videos, and it's just, I'm like, people are actually really weird. But yes, on YouTube, you know what YouTube gets me with? YouTube consistently lets people thumb down stuff, even the thumbs up. I want to know who's thumbing it up. I know my moderators come on here dipped in chocolate. The first thing that she says on here is she says, everybody, let's get those thumbs up. Go ahead and like it, you know, and that's what we're doing. Subscribe to the channel. I love you. Thank you so much. Yes, we're dropping the mics. I appreciate you all. We got a few more minutes before we are going to be bringing Deron onto the station. And we are talking about social media on YouTube right now. We are also talking about parental traumas. I guess I started off the show talking about my personal experience with parental traumas and how they have pretty much affected me at a very young age at that. So I think that actually really just, it comes, so many people have so many different stories. One good thing about me is that a lot of people will actually get to finally hear my story in my upcoming book, because I am writing a book, and my book it'll have some chapters in it, and the chapters, they go from childhood, and they speak on a lot of different things. And if anything, I think that you will learn a lot about me. So the book is pretty much going to be everything that you need to know about me. There's a whole lot of things that I want to talk about, a whole lot of things that not necessarily I want to get off my chest, but a whole lot of things that when I say them, will clarify a whole lot of things. Not only about me, but about my family, about, you know, my lifestyle, where I came from in DC. I love my city. DC definitely loves me. They're so supportive. I really do appreciate all the love that I get from there, especially even coming from Baltimore now. The entire DMV area is definitely super supportive. So that's definitely my family, always. DC, DMV, all day. Although I'm in LA now. I'm going to have my Angelino card soon. Whew. Okay. And since we are talking about books, as soon as that book is ready, y'all will definitely be the first ones to know. And I'm going to do a nice big release party, and it's going to be nice. I didn't, however, do a release party for my first book, however, but it is available on my website. It is called Healing Your Yoni with Treasure Gems. So if you are interested in yoni eggs, if you would like to know exactly where they came from, where they originated from, how you can use them, and how they can benefit you, grab my book. So in my book, I definitely show you some of my favorite yoga poses. I show you how to do them. And then in the back of the book, I have a few questions, and I have a few exercises that I want you to go over. So I think I have a few, maybe 4 or 5 blank pages back here, so that you can actually write out an exercise. So I want you to grab this book, because not only is this book informative, it's actually a help book. It actually really helps a lot of women realize a whole lot of traumas that they are actually harboring within themselves. And I speak on this on a regular basis, like I'm sitting and I'm talking, even with parental traumas. These are traumas that I was harboring within myself, and this is how my business came about. I became the product, and I became the healed. Like, I literally had to pull myself from addiction, a lifestyle, and, you know, really transform myself. And like I said, when you are doing all of this, the main thing that you do, you have to, I mean, you have to be ready for it. We are having someone that wants to come on to the show tonight. Let's see. On Stationhead, that is a perk of actually subscribing to Stationhead. If you would like to, you most definitely can. And she's on here on YouTube. Coming from YouTube. Okay. Well, I think she wants to let me know that she's on here. But I appreciate you coming from YouTube and you came on over here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Okay. We are inviting Deron on. It's about that time. Let's see what he is doing. Welcome, Q. Welcome, everybody. Welcome all the new people who are to the station. Go ahead on and drop a mic if you are new. Okay, there we go. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. What's up over here on YouTube? Y'all know, see, I put this together collectively. Tonight's show on Stationhead is talking about social media. And on YouTube tonight, I was already jumped on here 15 minutes early. And I started talking about parental traumas. And in this day and age, parental traumas definitely overflow onto social media. And we see that, I mean, all over the place. I mean, and before social media was even really heavy or was a big thing, we saw it in all of the reality TV shows that were actually starting to arise as my generation was in our younger days, high school and like that. So, okay, well, I don't know. Deron didn't just answer, so we're gonna keep on going. Okay, there we go. All right, so we are talking about parental traumas, and we're talking about also how they actually come into social media. So if you do have questions or anything, go ahead, drop them into the comments. I will answer them. If you do want to make a statement, I will read it out loud. A whole lot of people want to share their stories, so I'm also doing something where I'm actually going to be including that because I want everybody to know that my platform is your platform too. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a big giveaway when I get to 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm almost there. We are over 14.6 the last time that I checked. So make sure you tell a friend to subscribe to my channel. And all of the people who have been sending super chats, you know that you are all automatically entered. I can go and check, see everybody who sent a super chat, and all of you are going to be entered into a very special giveaway. Not because you send super chats, but because I have never asked you to send them, and you take it upon yourself to send them to me, and I genuinely do appreciate it. I get them. They help out very much so. So when you feel compelled to love me enough to send me your hard-earned money, you know that I have to do something in return. So everybody that has been sending me the super chats, like I have been saying, I have not forgot about you. We just working to get to 15,000 subscribers, and we are almost there. So when we get to 15,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a big video, and you're going to see who's the winner of this mystery gift, and I hope that they love it. So I just want y'all to stay tuned because this is my first big giveaway. So I hope that the person is very appreciative. I hope that they love it. I'm not going to say what it is, if it is a gift, if it is a trip, if it is a yoni egg, if it is a iced tea. You do not know, but if you do subscribe to my channel, you will find out soon. As soon as we hit to 15,000 subscribers. After this weekend, I think we're going to hit to that 15,000 though, because we're going to have some fun this weekend. I'm excited about coming to South Beach. I do still have a few more tickets left. I'm very, very, very excited about my very first event in Miami. You know, Miami is like my second home. I've been going to Miami for a cool, since I was 21. No, I was 21 the first time I ever went to Miami. So yeah, the first time I went to Miami, I was on an AirTran. I was on an AirTran plane, and those don't even exist anymore. It's now bought by Southwest. So yes. I've been trying to get Deron on here, but I don't know. I'm thinking that maybe Deron is a little bit busy tonight. So I can carry the show, and we just gonna keep on going, talking about social media and parental traumas. And we're going to jump back on social media because I was supposed to be starting off the show talking about that. And, we was going to jump into his side of it, which is what we discussed for the show. But we're going to jump on over here to YouTube. And since everybody is actually coming, and let me know, what are your questions? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yes, I love the 305 too. Someone said witnessing violence of siblings. I don't understand what the question is. But violence of siblings actually is not very far out. Looking at my hair, I'm like, y'all don't see that little one string of hair? Y'all could have told me it was off. And I wasn't really looking at the camera. Okay, but yes, siblings definitely in personal experience within my home itself. Well, not in my home, within my family. I had a uncle who killed my other uncle. And I don't think that it was intentional, but because it got that aggressive, it happened. And he was still a teenager, so he was actually, we from DC. They put him in St. E because of that. So it's a whole lot of people who actually go through a whole lot of family traumas. And with that being said, come on now, how would that not be traumatic to a parent? Like, my grandma had to be going through it. To not only have to bury one child, but then also incarcerate the other one for the offense. Like, these are all different types of traumas that as parents we have to go through and we actually have to deal with. Now, me, on the actual topic of parental traumas, I could actually really sit and speak of it. A whole lot of people don't want to talk about colorism in parental traumas. Now, me being a mom, I'm light skinned, and my oldest son is beautiful chocolate smooth skin. Beautiful chocolate skin. We are two totally different complexions. Now, my mom is beautiful chocolate dark skin. My dad is light skin. These are not problems. This is normal in the Black community. We know we all come in different shades. But with that being said, these traumas are real in your head if you don't express them. That's why in my book I tell people to actually write what you're saying and read them out loud, because traumas, they only affect you for as much as you hold them in. And this is why I said that I was going to start talking more. So talking on parental traumas, I'm taking it all the way back to when I first, had an encounter with my son as far as the dark skin, light skin parable. My son genuinely asked me, was I really his mother? And I'm like, boy, are you serious? Boy, I pushed you out. Like, you are mine, okay? You belong to me. And I know people may say, kids will be kids or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe it's the empathy in me. From that moment on, I want to know why. I'm a why person. Why would he think that I'm not his mom because I'm a different color from him? And then you see these issues all the time. As I grew up, my cousins were dark skinned, and I was light skinned. People said we weren't related. So that started as a child. Kids learn that because you're different colors or something, you're adopted. Because you see that stuff on TV or what so have you. But these are all traumas that we sit and we get bullied for or whatever, and then we get older, and then our kids have them because we don't even realize it. Like people don't realize how these traumas actually really continue to go on and actually affect us in our life. Okay, brown skin 219 wants to come on, and I just sent you. Let's see, she must have something that she would like to say. I would love to know what you would like to say. Well, I think she says she's trying to request. Was she trying to answer? Okay. Back to parental traumas. The confidence doula said, right, don't hold it right, don't hold it in, write it out. Listen, if you write it out and you don't say it, it's still internalized. Like you have to say these things. You have to affirm them within yourself. You have to say, this is not right, you know? Like this is not right. This can't happen. Um this says colorism definitely is a whole topic. That's right, Q. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, you speak it. The tongue is very powerful. It's very, very powerful. The tongue is extremely sharp. So a whole lot of people they don't know that sometimes when you speak negatively, those are just you're just as much affirming that negativity as if you speak positively. So first and foremost, let's know the difference. Let's know the complete difference and know what it is that we're doing. Okay, brown skin. No, I'm not actually going live on Instagram. We are over here on YouTube. You can join us back on YouTube if you can't get over here. I'm sorry it's not working out for you. But I see Deron finally decided to join us tonight. I guess he's out having fun, probably skating. He always skating. So I'm going to bring him on to the station. Deron, are you ready? Deron just joined us, so we are about to see what he has got to say.
Hello.
Don't be jumping on talking about some hello. Y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this?
My phone. So for some reason, my phone it takes like 15 minutes to charge back up. So I was getting irritated with it. So I just sat it down. I'm like, I hate this phone. But yeah. so, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're here now. Even though it took you long enough. I mean, I didn't change the subject, because I jumped on. I told you I was going on YouTube first tonight. So I went on YouTube and I was talking a little bit over there. We already had started talking about parental traumas. We talked a little bit about how my parental traumas could have pretty much started. Like I said, I was talking about me as I was young. I had my baby, my first child at 17. So, and I lost his dad. Yeah, I had my first child at 17, and then I lost his dad 6 weeks later. So that's a parental trauma. I mean, it's not, when I'm saying parental traumas, I'm not just speaking on something that the parent is going through or something that the child is putting the parent through or something like that. These are still traumas. Becoming a single parent as when your baby is 6 weeks, that is a parental trauma. And I am blessed to have had such a support system at that time within my son's father's family and my family at the time when I was living in the DMV to be there for me. And I was still in high school, so we were sitting and talking about that. We was talking a little bit about how social media definitely transfers into a whole lot of parental traumas or family traumas. We were talking about, because I got to catch you up to speed. We were talking also, we were also
Don't do
talking
that. Don't do
about,
that. Don't do that.
yes, women do, Danny.
Don't do
Women
that.
women carry so much trauma, and we were actually talking about, how the trauma originally started being put on screen was in these reality shows, and now it's like, in the for some reason it seems like the black reality shows just try to tear a nigga down. Like, they just bad. They only want to see
Well,
the drama
I
in
will speak on
families.
that and say, for one, I know somewhere in a reality TV world that, once you're signature on that dotted line, you set yourself up for whatever you set yourself up for, right?
Right.
But I also believe that it does have a pro to it. You do get a lot of exposure. You do get, there's some pros to it, but there's also some cons to it. Um, but as far as reality TV show goes, I mean, what I would definitely do reality TV. I would need to know every little single detail, because you're not setting me up to beat up, to fight and knock somebody out. Because I don't believe in that. Um, but I think it's the people that the producers choose to go on the show because they know attitudes. They know what's going to spark this person or that person. So I do believe that these people seek out certain individuals because they know they're fireheads. Um, and that's what I think. I mean, and
Right.
there has been some Caucasian shows like what's that one show? It's Mafia or The Cartel, something like that. Well, those people did. They acted a damn fool.
Right. Well,
So
we
I think it's all about who they choose.
You are absolutely right, and then I think they probably do have some other races that maybe also act up. But I was just specifically talking about the parental traumas that they were overflowing onto, and I'm taking that back like to Keisha Cole's show. Like that was big traumas that they have on there, and even in cases like.
But I like that stuff. I like the fact that you can actually have somebody follow you around with a camera and tell the real you, whether you like it or whether you hate it. You're exposing your truth and you're telling your story, and I love that about certain reality shows where it's
Well,
authentic.
I could tell you from personal experience, like I said on here. Yeah, from personal experience, nothing on reality TV is reality. Okay, so I know that you say that you love the idea of it or whatever, but I'm gonna have to, disagree. Reality TV is just not reality TV. It's pretty much scripted. Nothing goes on there that they don't want to go on there. It's not like it's just a camera and
Right.
it's just being done. Now a live video like how we have on YouTube or on Instagram where you can't sit and edit it, then that's a reality show. Like I think that they actually have had reality shows in life where they're actually like behind the scenes documentaries or something of that fact because it's not edited. But not for nothing, even Beyonce wouldn't have something come out that's not edited, no matter how raw or real they wanted it to be. And she has had videos come out explaining, her rawness or her realness, her parental, aspects, how becoming a mother, fighting that with having her children, being in the industry, and all different types of things. And even with that, like how we were sitting and saying, the rare people in the world are the celebrities actually. So they don't get the choice, or sometimes they don't get the opportunity to actually sit and say, well, I don't approve of this, or this can't happen. It just happens. So
Right,
it
because I
just
know that from talking to friends, I guess like one or two friends that did reality TV, and they were saying that it's real example, like, hey, you're gonna show up here at this time and this date, or you'll do this or you do
Thank
that.
you to my moderators.
Huh?
No, I was talking. I'm still talking to some people on YouTube as well, because you know we are going live.
Yeah, but can you attest to that? Like, I know that, like, I guess you could say, what's the word? Reactions are real, as far as, like, I know producers, they'll tell you, hey, you have to meet up at this place at this time and this date, and then, whatever happens.
I mean, some of the reactions are real, but some of the reactions, if they don't like how it's done, they tell you to do it better. Well, they'll tell you, that they say that be more excited, or say it louder, or something of that sort. So yeah, it's different views as far as how that goes. But we're not gonna stay on reality TV too much, because we are more so talking about social media. And when we were sitting and we was actually talking about social media, we were talking about the different things that go on social media, the different platforms, because there are so many different platforms for social media, like YouTube, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, all of these different platforms. And what I really want to know is, like, how people actually utilize them for their own benefit. Like, I mean, I know I'm able to use my platforms to speak, to educate, to inspire, to have fun, to actually do a whole lot of different things. So I personally love social media. And there's also sometimes when I actually pretty much don't like it, just because of some of the features, like I was talking about earlier. The fact that on YouTube we cannot see who thumbs down our pictures or our videos. I have sometimes every video, I have one person who's the first person. I'm like, how are you on my video putting the thumbs down, and I ain't even start talking yet. So I'm just like, I want to know who this person is so I can block them, because I don't want them on my daggone thing. And then yeah, block, and then on daggone on Instagram, people can save your pictures and you don't know who's saving them and what their intentions are with them. So I'm like, we should be able to, just like how we can see who likes our pictures, or we can see when we do a poll who says yes or no. We should be able to see who saves our pictures. I think those would be two good things as far as for YouTube and Instagram. Personally, for myself, that I would definitely want to change. What's some things that you want to change?
Do you remember the feature on Instagram where they had it to where you can see who likes, like, what picture and stuff? I missed that feature. I missed that feature.
That was the best feature ever. And everybody loves that. When you're in a relationship, that's definitely the best one. Look, Q said he missed that feature too. Listen, everybody be like, oh, so you was like, I saw what you said. Now you gotta go and do all this research. You gotta sit and you gotta tap each picture and scroll down. Did this person, like, you gotta put in the search bar and do all of this work, and it's just too much. You be like, dang on, man, I ain't got time to be doing all of that, man. Everybody missed that feature though.
Right, because all the people is like, oh, so you liking this old thought picture? So who is that?
Yeah,
so
exactly. Look, I'm gonna tell you one thing about it and two things for certain. I will definitely take my time. If I'm bored, when you bored, you find stuff to do. I will take my time and go and look through every daggone picture. Anybody who look weird.
You're so petty.
Who is this girl, Harpo? You said you told who this girl, Harpo? I say, look.
You're so petty.
I'm petty. I be petty. But lately, I ain't been having that type of time, man. I ain't been having that type of time. Yes, Q said he ain't got nothing but time. Look, see, listen, it ain't just me. It ain't just me. Guys say it too. And we're going to shout out Q. Listen, Q has an amazing company. If you have not, if you check some of my videos or some ones that I have already on here, I definitely shout them out. Let me show them to y'all. They right on my desk. Look at that. 20.
What's his company?
It's 27 Interiors Home. This is my reed diffuser. I'm flipping it over right now, and I'm smelling it. Y'all better support a black man in business. Listen, and he got candles too. Candles smell amazing. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and follow him. 27 interiors. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Support. Listen, we don't just get down with the black women in business. It's about the black men in business as well because it ain't that many of them. Like most of them, they sitting, they cutting hair or they on the corner. So listen, when you see a black man in business, you better make sure that you go ahead and support him. And them candles, y'all spend all that money at Bath and Body Works. Make sure you go ahead and grab some of them candles from him. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. You are very, very, very welcome, Q. And see, it don't always gotta be, I love to support, period. Like, I mean, especially the people who support me. If you tune into my station, you jump on here. And like I said, if you do have a business and you would like to shout it out, you can definitely shout it out into the comments.
Now, I really want to talk about JT on Instagram.
Oh, I told y'all he gonna get messy. Listen, he done jumped on. We talking social media. What you talking about JT?
This is my time to address the things that need to be addressed. To say what needs to be said. Because if I don't say it, who gonna say it?
I ain't gonna say it. What you about to say?
Well, okay, I love JT. I think she's really funny actually. But I don't understand why she sits on social media and responds to this person, responds to that person about her relationship and tries to prove something to everybody about her or her and Lil Uzi. And it's like, you don't gotta do that, baby girl. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, you ain't got shit to prove to no. You don't see Bill Gates. You don't see no people that's minding their business and getting their money, responding to folks on social media because they all got opinions. We all got opinions.
I mean, well, I'm an opinionated. I'm an opinionated something. So me personally, I definitely get it because I see a whole lot of comments. JT definitely don't reply to everything, but it definitely is certain things that I am even myself learning not to respond to. Because sometimes silence is the best response. Although when I was growing up, I'm from the streets. People say when you keep quiet, that means you did it or you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, she ain't say nothing. Oh, it's true. It's true. Nah, it's not true. So some people, it really just depends on the person. And that goes right back to traumas. It really depends on how someone internalizes something and how they bring it about. Like some people are fighting other things and they're like, okay, I can't, that people, you have people who sit and they say, I can't do this or I can't do that. But it's not because they're not trying. It's because it's not for them to do.
Cause I wish I fucking would respond to people on social. Like I always say to people, just choose who you respond to. Cause I follow her, and it's like every time she's in the share room, it's about her little Uzi or somebody says something. I'm like, you don't have to respond to people. You don't have to do that. Like, get your money. Like, fuck them. Like, they don't pay your bills. You pay your bills.
Exactly. We have some people over here who are saying something. Thank you, Lynn. My skin always looks flawless because of Goddess Glow Foaming Face Wash. And y'all know right now I got it in the foam bundle, so you can get the Goddess Glow Foaming Face Wash and the Yoni Foam both in a bundle for $20 for a limited time only. And RN now NP. Yes, girl, RN to nurse practitioner. You better do it, baby. Yes, depends on the situation too, because you speak your piece respectfully and then kill them that way. Then say nothing else. You know what? You are 100% right. And that's what, even myself, that's what I try to do. But then, you got pigeons out there who sit and, try to get the crumbs and stuff. And sometimes we do fall victim to it, which is probably what be happening to JT. A lot of celebrities do it because people fail to realize that celebrities are still real people, and real people definitely still have, different issues. Opinionated, thank you.
And
I appreciate you so much. You just you dropping the bags tonight, baby. I'm loving it. Get your Goddess Glow foam and face wash. Let me show you which one it is. This is the Goddess Glow Ultra Calming Face Wash. Listen, I don't have anything on my face. I very, very, very rarely wear makeup. So this is how you get that glow.
What you use? Cause I use everything in the world, and I didn't use dollar store products. I didn't use Walmart products.
You haven't used Goddess Glow. Goddess Glow foaming face wash is for men and women. So listen, let's you this is what you need. And yes, you can get it. If you are in Montreal, we ship internationally, so be sure to go ahead, head over to my website. If you are shopping tonight, be sure to use discount code GEMS to save you 10%. That's GEMZ, saves you 10% on all of your orders.
I love discounts, so I'm gonna be over there and buy your products.
Yes, I got you, Deron. I seen you one. Deron, we can't hear you. People are saying that they can't hear you, so I don't know why you didn't got low.
Hold on. Can you hear me better?
Yeah, you gotta be a little bit louder, cause you ain't got your YouTube channel up yet, so we can't go live with you. Everybody's like, you should be live. We got some people. Everybody is like, you should be live. You should be live. Soca baby, yes, it is good for dry skin. It's definitely good for you. It's good for all skin types.
All right, I need to try that because God knows, like, my skin it ain't ugly, but it could be better.
Yes, I got you. Listen, I'm definitely all about the good skin. I'm about the good energy, and of course, keeping it tight within. So it's a whole combination. Like I tell everybody, this is not just something I do, it's a lifestyle. I appreciate everybody who definitely supports me. And like I say, I support who supports me. So if you are into anything that is beneficial to men, to women, go ahead, drop it in the comments. Let people know what it is that you do. This is how you take the opportunities. Definitely support yourself by using the platform and getting it out there. This is what I want people to do. My platform is your platform too. Yes, Deron has also been working over here on Stationhead. Y'all know we're going to be coming more on Stationhead. We took a whole month break and we are getting back in the rotation of actually going on here. And I said, like I did say, if you do come over here and subscribe, hit the bell because I will be coming on intermittently, DJing, doing a little bit of talking about my day, kicking it with y'all a little bit in between time to build the station back up because we did kind of fall down a little bit. But Deron has been working on that. Deron has been getting us lined up with guests. So we are going to be back. Our last show we did have Prince, but we listen, we getting in there. We're going to start having a few different people come on to the show with us. Deron, how you been working? Tell everybody how you been working.
So, if you know the show, you can comment and say I do. The show Values ATL is going to premiere on Zeus, and I ain't going to tell y'all yet. It's with one of the girls, but I ain't going to tell y'all yet. She texted me back and she was like, let's do it. So, we're gonna get into some things on, the 18th, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
This month on the 18th, we're gonna get into some things. We're gonna ask some questions, and we're gonna do what we always do.
We listen, what we always do, and what's what we always do?
We always tell the truth. We are authentic. We original. We ourselves. And we gonna ask questions.
That's
ask what the people want to know.
Listen, we're gonna get it out there. Y'all know, like I said and tell y'all, I'm gonna come to y'all, wholesome and heartfelt, very understanding, relatable, putting my shoes in your boots, and this is how I'm gonna come, Like I said, people, I'm human. People see, maybe my Libra scales have kind of unbalanced occasionally, but they are balanced right now. I want to give a shout out to my team. Zaya, thank you. I want to give a shout out to my team right here. Zaya, Dipped in Chocolate, and Two Queens Media. Now, Two Queens Media, I want to definitely give, let me clear my throat. with that, a very big shout out to Two Queens Media. If you have seen my profile on IG, y'all know their names is right up in there because that is my new management team, and they are not playing about me. Listen, if you want to get in contact with me, if you have got in contact with me, and I set up something with you and I ain't get back with you, it's because my team said no. So I'm blaming it right where, listen, you ain't getting it from me no more. I ain't even playing. You know, I'm too friendly, and a whole lot of people have told me that. So, unfortunately, if I have set something up with you and I need to get back in contact with you, you need to be contacting Two Queens Media. The booking is in my bio. I'm actually going to update my bio on here too. So if you want to actually contact me, that's who you need to be talking to. You need to be talking to Two Queens Media. Two Queens Media, can you drop that email for anybody who needs to contact me on YouTube?
Treasure out here. She bad and bougie, y'all. Y'all better watch out.
Listen, I ain't bad and bougie. I'm a mama out here working. I'm a mama out here working, and like I said, I'm making things work for me. You know, you can't keep
Yes, you are.
you that's all that you gotta do. You gotta make things work for you. You gotta stay positive, stay in the light that you are supposed to be in, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Like I've already told everybody. If you see the trailer on my page, I have a new trailer on there. I have just joined the team with Carla's Tales, so that is, I'm going to be in a horror movie. I'm excited about that. I've never done horror before, so I'm trying to stack up my money, get myself together so that I can do my training, do my classes, and all of that stuff because I think I need some training. I need some conditioning. I'm healthy. I'm athletic, so I mean, if I need to run or whatever, I can. But I want to actually really take some actual acting classes. I have taken some before, but it has been a while, and I don't want to just have a reality, stench on me. I want to make sure that everyone really knows what it is that I can do. Although I actually did a whole scripted web series in 2015. So if you look at my link on my Instagram, I do have the entire link if you would like to check it out on Vimeo. It's called the Corrupt series. I play Cash. I'm a gangstress on there, so I'm really excited about that. Unfortunately, we couldn't go to season 2 of that because the director and producer of that passed away, and that was one of my good friends. I'm actually coming up on the anniversary of her death on the 19th of this month. So this month I try to stay in good vibrations because she really meant so much to me. So that was my me for me. You know how everyone said you need a you for you. That was my me for me. But I think I got a new me for me, and it's 2 of them, Two Queen Media. So make sure y'all also follow them because they are going to be posting exclusive stuff that I ain't going to be posting about me as well, and where I will be. And of course, where I will be this weekend is on South Beach. So if you have some time and you would like to come and join us on the beach, join me on the beach. I have a few tickets available left on my website, so be sure to go ahead on over there. Deron, okay,
Like
it's
I always say, with prayer and hard work, God will do it.
listen. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
With prayer and hard work, you can get wherever you want. I always remember that. With prayer and hard work, he'll do it. Stop, stop, stop.
Listen. Yes, you better believe it. You better believe it. Lady Issa, if you are in Miami, listen, this Saturday it's going to be a vibe. Go onto my website and check out Yoni Yoga on South Beach. There are a few more tickets left. It is, of course, we still being COVID responsible, so we can't have an extremely big crowd, but we are maxing out at 25. So that's actually still a pretty big crowd. So I'm very, very, very happy, excited to see all of the ladies. I got gifts and giveaways. I'm going to be doing some fun stuff. So I'm really excited about that. Yes. Deron, we were sitting
Yes,
in,
ma'am.
we talking about social media. We was talking about parental traumas. Actually, I didn't really get to branch all the way over to it. So I think that maybe I'm gonna take that on out and I'm gonna do it a little bit better and actually talk a little bit more on it. But I just really actually really wanted to touch on how parental traumas really affect not only the child, but we're talking about how they affect us as parents. I know you don't have any children, but um, I'm a mom and I've been a mom over over half of my life. So for me personally, how I look at parental traumas, I look at them as, you know, things that you have to overcome, things that you have to deal with when you're a parent. It's a whole lot of battles that we fight that we some people tell our children, although we're not supposed to. We're supposed to fight these battles, you know, behind closed doors. How it's really supposed to look. Your child is supposed to think you know, you ain't never wanting for nothing. And if you do put your child in a position where your child knows that you are struggling and that you need something, you need to make sure that you set the record straight and you get that relief off of them, because that's a whole nother burden for a child. And I
Well, I can tell you what I would do. If I want kids and stuff, but as a parent, one day if I ever become a parent, like, oh, my child gonna want for nothing, like, and I will always believe that, like, once you're a parent, it's like, all right, I can't sit down no more. A sleep time, you know what I mean? Like, there's this, you have to give your kid all the attention and make sure that they're doing good, their mental is good, that they receive enough love, especially for females, that they receive enough love, or even for men too.
you know
But
you and
that
you I'm glad that you was saying that. That's a stigma. We actually just had Two Queens Media actually just said, let's talk about the stigma between why we don't get help with traumas. And like how you just said, and I'm glad that you said that and you said it freely, people do. These traumas start as children. Like with little boys, the first thing you said is, okay, a girl needs more love and affection more than a boy. But no, that's false. A male and females, they both need just as much love and attention. But see, that's where we started
I
as
believe that.
that's where the trauma initially starts at.
Now, do
But
you think you have a boy and a girl? So you have both, right? But their age brackets are different.
right,
But let's just say because you have a boy and a girl.
right.
But their ages, huh?
That their ages are very much so different. But like I was actually sitting and
Right. So
saying
do you feel
earlier,
like that Dariah needs more? She needs more attention than your son does?
she definitely does, only right now because she is still a toddler. So because she's a toddler, she requires more because she's not self-sufficient on her own. Now my oldest son, he helps me out, I mean, a whole lot. Like he can, he can cook, he can clean, he can, he does a whole lot of things. He helps me, he will go to the grocery store and all different types of things like that. But it really, when I was sitting and I'm backtracking to when I was talking about myself, and parental traumas. I became a mom at 17. Now when I was 17, I thought I was, I was like, I got this, like
You
I'm
have
a
to.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got this. This is nothing. This is going to be a cakewalk. But 6 weeks after my son was born, I lost his dad. So what I thought was going to be a cakewalk became a trauma that I had to start to heal from to be strong for my child. So with that being said, that was, within my first trauma as a parent. Now, as a child going through parental traumas with my mom was sick. She was in and out of the hospital. She was gone for a while, and she passed away when I was 9 years old, and at that on Thanksgiving morning. So when I woke up, I'm thinking, we're about to eat dinner tonight, and it's time to go downstairs and start cooking, and I see my mom's whole bed is gone. That's a trauma. And to this day, I'm still healing from that trauma. And I've had people make fun of it. People, it's evil people in the world who make fun of traumas.
What?
So like these are very 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 disturbed people who obviously are suffering from traumas themselves, which is why really that traumas are real. Like how could someone wake up in the morning and see their mother gone, and it's a holiday. Like in thanks we got to celebrate Thanksgiving every year. Thanksgiving has never been the same. It was kind of like like how how Big Mama's house used to be. And what you seen soul food. That's how the house used to be. But certain family members pass away, and it's just not the same. Those things ends up becoming traumas for families, which is people just
Now, I
don't.
will say you are very strong to be where you're at now than where you used to be.
Yeah, but you
Um,
you can't keep looking at where you used to be, because where you come from never determines your path or your future. You the person who mow down that grass.
I don't think they heard you.
Listen,
I don't think they heard you.
listen, I'm trying to tell you, you are the only person who is the judge of where it is that you are going. Like, I mean, it's plenty of people who, know me from DC, who are still, in the same neighborhood. And it's nothing wrong with that. They're content. Everybody can't be an entrepreneur. Everybody can't be a celebrity. Everybody can't run a TV show or be a comedian or, be it's so many different things. And with that's why I topic of the show social media, because what do people use their social media for? What are you trying to do you just want people to see the pictures that you post in your swimming pool or sitting on the side of your bed? Some people are addicted to selfies. We have some people who only post in filters. We have people who only troll people because they have absolutely no life. And you have people who comment on absolutely everything because they probably have no life either. You have people who send in stories to bloggers. You have fake bloggers. You have real stories. You have fake news, and so much of that. Like it's just so much.
I believe it. I believe it. I actually use social media, for business. Um,
Thank you,
but I
Q. I'm sorry, Deron. I wanted to thank you, Q, because he actually just said there's truly nothing like a mother's love or presence. I can't even imagine. My personal opinion: women are the strongholds to so much. They are strategically designed by a higher power to take so much on. Come on, King. Let me tell you, that's a black man who's sitting and saying that, and that's definitely
I'm
listen.
sick of you.
That's definitely what's up, because it's true. And this is why I do what I do. People want to know how my business became. It's because, yes, I have never said I was perfect. I have healed and still healing. This is what healing looks like. These traumas was harboring in my womb. Like literally, I lost my mom at 9, my dad at 3. My son's father was only 17, 6 weeks after he was born. And I
But look where
still
you're
went
at now.
still went to school, finished high school, and we are superheroes. Listen, Alicia Keys ain't make that song for nothing. We are super women, and it's crazy because they sit and they stigmatize us women when we're trying to heal, or when we're trying to find another route in it. They make us feel odd or weak because we need these things. Like even with therapy, I mean, and people think that that's a sign of weakness, or us as black people, that's not something that we should be doing. you know just like, I mean, but it depends on where you're coming from. But we also know that if you do go and seek counseling, let's say you do get into some rah stuff down the line, the first thing they're going to say is that you got a mental disability. So we try so hard not to put titles and stigmas on ourselves, but these are traumas that we are literally piling onto ourselves to pass on, because hatred is not something that we're born with. That's some shit that we are taught from our, not even necessarily from our parents, but they're things that we picked up because we were exposed to them, no matter where we got them from. And right now social media is one of the most easiest places to find all of all of this drama and toxicity, that's actually going on. So, and it is, yes, Danny, it's generational curses. But what's also not fair is the fact that us now in our generation, everyone's pressing us to break these generational curses. Come on now. Like, listen.
Wait, for an example, what generation? When you say generational curses, what do you mean by that?
We're talking about generational curses as in the messed up things that are following you through life. Like how we say past life traumas. I have a video on that, past life traumas. And these are things that are
Because
definitely real. So
I think with social media, I feel like yes, social media can bring trauma, like you said, but I also believe that um, it's how you use it and the things that you allow or the people you follow as well. Um, that's just like when Vanessa Bryant found out that her husband died through social media. Um, because she was following Shade Room or she was following one of those blogs she was following, and she said she came across it on social media. So I was like, whoa, like that's definitely trauma. Um, but I do believe that it's who you follow. When it comes to social media life, I believe that's who you follow. What you engage in on social media. So
you are you're absolutely right.
mhm, that's what
Yeah.
I believe when it comes to the social media life. Because you can follow all your family members and see nothing but family pictures and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, oh, y'all boring. Like, y'all ain't got nothing else to post. So,
Okay, so now, Duran, with you saying that, I believe that's a matter of personal opinion. So you think that if you're only following family and you're only seeing your family pictures, these are things that you just said out of your mouth that they're boring now. There, you know, I'm proving, yeah, I'm proving my point. This is what I'm doing. I'm proving my
you
point.
are, you are.
These are the things that you're saying are boring, but these are the people who you are following. So this is who you want to see. This is also what I back to social media. When you are not utilizing social media as a marketing tool, as an outlet to promote your business or your brand, if you are a model, if you are an artist, if you are a blogger, if you are a magazine, whatever it is that you are doing, what is it that you're doing? You're following random people, strangers, people who you're liking their pictures. So obviously you like what they're posting. So this is what you're there for. You're there to go and see what it is that you like. And it's very unfortunate that so many people have been programmed at a very young age to like negativity. I was about to say, a few curse words, but that's what it is. People come for the negativity. Then this is because of the generational curses that they have been brought up in their families. That when you see something messed up happen, you be like, oh man, look at Ray Ray and got busted in the head. Oh yeah, he just slapped the shit out of him.
AKA entertainment.
Exactly. And I'm wondering, I'm like, why is that funny? And as I got older, I'm not going to sit and say that. I never thought any of these things were not funny in my life. I was just sitting, I saw somebody post that video. Y'all remember when I was a teenager, this video came out. This was like when social media first had came out. It was a girl. She was on the train and she was harassing an older black lady. And she was like, I want my shit. I want my It was funny. Listen, this video was so funny to me when it first came out. When I saw it the other day, I was like, this is disgusting. I was like, I do not even know how I thought that this was funny. I was like, this is. I was like, why ain't nobody slapping that little girl? I was like, I would have beat her up on that daggone train playing with somebody's grandmother like that. I'm like, how dare you? Where is the respect? But that's also social media. Social media has made it available for people to be bullies, to be behind screens, to become whoever and whatever persona it is that you want. Like even with the newest platform that everybody is so infatuated with, Clubhouse. Now, Clubhouse can work in different places or for different people, for different businesses. But for me personally, I'm not really, I can't really jump into Clubhouse because I'm actually a real person who actually really does speak. These people sit in their control rooms. Sometimes you can get into rooms, but I think it's a popularity contest because there are so many people who are literally Nobody in real life who just so happened to get into a room and get a certain amount of followers within a certain amount of time, and now they feel as though that they're public speakers. And there's no algorithm or anything to show your status on this app other than the amount of followers that you have, which is why it's so exclusive, or why so many people are like, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow the moderators, follow the moderators. So I was like, you know what? I don't think that this one is for me. Maybe in certain aspects I could, possibly do some, but yeah. Yes, Zaya, if you want to be a CNA, listen, definitely be one. We need more of them out
I can
here.
honestly tell you, well, like I follow Shade Room, I follow, some of those blogs because I like the entertainment. I'm like, she did what? Like to me, it's pure entertainment to me.
Right. I personally,
Keep up.
I can honestly
But
say
I'm like,
I don't follow
I'm
Shade
like,
Room.
you told me that, and I'm like, she done lost her mind. All that shit is pure entertainment. She better go in there and have a whole kiki. Like,
Nah, I'll watch a show if I want to see some entertainment. Me personally, I've never been the one for consistently. Um, I mean, I don't know. Maybe if Shade Room had a mixture, but Shade Room just seems to be so negative, and I could be biased. Shade Room posted some negative things about me and my brand, and I wasn't following them then, but
I've never seen that, but
I mean, it was in 2019. It definitely was a while ago, so it wasn't recent. But I personally, I'm not a fan of the Shade Room personally. I do realize that it is a different exposure marketing platform or whatever, but I just don't follow them. But like how you said, that's the whole thing. You see what you want to see because of the people who you want to follow. So I follow the people who I want to see their content. And if I do not want to see their content anymore, I unfollow them. Like I see people sometimes like or comment on posts that could possibly be derogatory or misleading about me, but you follow me. And then I follow you, so I unfollow you because why would I follow someone who obviously thinks it's funny or has a biased opinion of something that was, hurtful to me? But I think, we're going to sit and we're going to hop up off this station in a second because I got to cook dinner for these kids.
can I stop you for 1 second?
Of course,
I want
Duran.
to right now. So you said that you don't want because so if let's just say you had a friend that followed a blog that bashed you tremendously, and they follow that blog, so you said that you would unfollow them with the quickness.
No, I unfollow people who post what I don't want to see. Like if you post, like let's say if you're posting it, or if I just so happen to come across the post and you're Duran, you like a post that was negative about me, I would unfollow you. Yes, I would.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, because you're not cool with me. You think this is real life. This is what people need to realize. I understand that it's entertainment, and me, as an entertainer in this industry, I'm aware of what I signed up for, even in reality TV. But there's a whole lot of things that you realize, and some things, you just it depends on how much you want to sell your soul for. Some people are okay with fame. And to be very, very, very honest, I have 3 children. I'm not chasing the fame. I want the money. I want my standards high. I want my recognition present. I want my respect up front. I don't care if you don't like me. You will definitely respect me though, and respect my brand, my intellect, and my activity that I got going on. And that's just what it
You
is.
said what you said.
And I said what I said.
Right. And that's the what? Very how to what?
She had that little lamb.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm with you when you right.
Yes.
I'm with you when you right.
Yes. But we were sitting. I had dabbled a little bit into how colorism plays into parental traumas as well a little bit. But I saw someone had commented and they was like, listen, parental. I mean, that's a whole nother topic. Colorism in not even just in the black community, but just colorism period. But parental colorism, that is a whole separate topic, because there are a lot of parents out there who do not like their children because they are a different complexion from them, whether or not if they like their own skin complexion or if they do not like theirs. And it's just very, very, very sad. It's almost sickening in a whole lot of cases, and these are traumas that parents push onto their children, whether or not if you know it or not. And just like how parents can push on traumas to children, it goes both ways. Like, my son, he kind of grew up with me. And, I mean, everyone saw I was on a TV show. I cried about, not feeling as though I was adequate with the way how I was raising him, because I tried my very best. And I am a single mom when it comes to him. And I can't teach him how to be a man, but I am doing my very best. And that's all I can do. Yeah, I can teach him how to be a good. I can teach him how to be a good man to my aspect, but not how to be a man. And that's just something that a dad needs to come in with, and then it's certain things that him as a dark skinned man he's going to deal with that I probably would never have to deal with because I am a light skinned black person. And that's just how it is. But we could sit and talk about that in so many different aspects, and I'm going to make that a whole topic another day, because it's very, very, very sad when you have those situations.
I was out in the shade room comments a couple of days. I was because I the George Floyd case.
Hmm.
I was sitting there because they've been uploading like nonstop, updates on it and stuff. And I'm always saying, okay, well, and for the life of me, I can't understand why. I mean, I know why, but I don't. I can't understand why we're having a trial over evidence. Since when did we? Since when did we in America argue over evidence, over clear evidence with audio? Like
Listen,
we're sitting here saying that he had other health issues aside from what happened on that
was
movie.
these health issues already recorded? They're going to try to do everything in their power to try to
But
minimize the
but
situation.
this I'm so passionate about this because since when the fuck did we argue with evidence? Since when do we ever argue with a videotape?
Exactly.
So you telling me that he could because of the health issues and not because of his knee on his neck wasn't the reason why he was deceased.
Right.
You cannot tell me that. That is bullshit. Like
And
we're arguing with a video.
and that's another thing, we since we are sitting talking about social media as well. Social media played a very big part in the prosecution of is it Chauvin? I don't even know exactly how you pronounce his daggone name, but it's crazy that without social media we probably would have never even known who George Floyd was, because I guarantee you it was five more George Floyd situations that same week that never made it to social media, never made it to news, never made it, anywhere, because it was swept underneath of the rug. And these things happen all the time and
They
have been
already
happening
argued,
forever.
but they won. I don't know if they won, but this was clearly. You saw that we all seen the video, and it's like, how can you sit there and argue with video and audio when clearly as day you see the guy, you see the officer had his knee on his neck, and he was already restrained, and
Exactly.
you're still gonna push this idea that, oh, it wasn't my knee, it was clearly him because he had health issues
This
and
is
blase blase.
that's gonna always be I guess we just gonna have to wait and see how that unfolds. But they got something that's going on with that. It's
That
definitely
is
sad.
that is bullshit. That just infuriates me because it's like, how are we sitting here arguing with clear evidence? Like, why is this even up for discussion? Throw his ass in jail and let whatever happen to him in jail.
Right.
Because like I always believe that what you do to other people will come back to you eventually sooner or
It.
later.
I'm a firm believer in karma. Karma may not come in 2 days. It may not come in 2 years. It may come in 12. It's been people who some things that they don't that is if the statute of limitations ain't reached, they sometimes don't catch people till 20 years later. But karma is real and it will catch up with you. And I mean, that's just that on that. I'm a firm believer of karma. So anybody that does me wrong or has done me wrong, I ain't thinking about them, because what you do in the dark comes to the light, and it's gonna come back on you. I'ma stay in my own lane.
I'm a believer in that, and it'll come back eventually. Now or later,
Yes.
it's gonna come
No
back, and it's gonna hit
expiration
you
on
hard.
karma.
Yeah, it's gonna hit you right in your ugly ass nose. It's gonna hit you,
Yes. Okay.
and I
Well,
hope I'm there to see this.
I hope you are. I hope that you are too. And I'm gonna be coming down to Tampa so I can come mess with you. Or we're gonna go to Orlando. We're gonna go some daggone way. Or you coming out here. I'm about to say you coming to LA. So I'm gonna catch you when
I
you come
got
out
you,
here.
but you know how people is. Oh, I ain't got it. I see. No, we'll see your ass not going.
Right. I be on it. I be like, look, if I'm going somewhere, I'm going. I ain't playing.
Right. People love to play hopscotch. No, we're not doing that. You got it jump.
I'm
you
done.
know. But y'all know what to do as usual. Every Wednesday, follow me on social media. Follow me on Instagram at Duron's Way. DURONSWAY. Come on, give me a follow.
Yes, go ahead on and follow my co-host every Wednesday. Duran's Way will be joining me on the social souffle. We having TV dinners. That's what we're going to be doing. I don't know if we're going to stick it with the social souffle, because we're going to be mixing it up. And I think that that's what we are about to be doing. And sometimes I am going to be doing TV dinner. And TV dinner is going to consist of me actually cooking while I'm talking to you. So stay tuned for that. Y'all heard Duran. Y'all go ahead on and go over to my Stationhead if you have not yet. And make sure you follow him on all social media platforms. Thank you for tuning in with us, Duran. I will talk to you soon.
Yes, you will. And again, y'all don't forget the 18th, we got an interview coming. So
On the 18th, we got an interview coming. It's a special interview. Y'all make sure y'all tune in with us.
all right, bye, love.
Bye bye. Okay. And we got up to 200 followers today. I think I was at 190, 197. So we got 3 new subscribers on Stationhead. This is what the Stationhead app looks like. So go ahead on over there. You can check out all of my shows. As you can see, I go on there every week. And my shows go all the way back. Some of them I might be a little bit angry on, so don't be judging me on none of my old stuff. But they are right there for you to review. So if you want to see some of the other old things that I have been talking about earlier this year, I have all of my topics on there. I started, well, still going back. The very first show on there is on December 18th, and the title of that show is Allow Me to Reintroduce Myself. My name is Ms. Treasure Gems, and I so appreciate you all for joining me tonight. Yes, join me for some yoga. Listen, and good night, everybody. I am about to be headed to the kitchen. My day never stops. I go from one activity to the next. If I'm not packing orders, I am doing some content. I'm on yoga. I'm on YouTube. I'm doing some yoga. I'm on my Stationhead. And now I'm about to go in the kitchen and cook some dinner before it gets too late for my boys, or if I get too tired and mess around and order something. But be sure to shop treasuregems.com. If you need a discount code, you want to save 10%, you can enter discount code GEMS, that is GEMZ, at checkout, and that'll save you 10% on every last one of your orders. You can use discount code SAVE20 to save 20% on all orders over $50. So if you are shopping a lot, the more you shop, the more that you save. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in with me, talking about our parental traumas, how they affect kids, how the kids affect us. And I'm sitting really talking about my own experience, my personal views on this. And this is how I feel. You know, I may talk about this and do a part two to this exclusively myself, so I can get some of your point of views. If you have any questions, or if you would like to share your stories or any parental traumas that you have actually been through, that you feel as though your children have put you through. Because listen, just because we parents does not mean that we are bulletproof. Kids hurt. They, you know, they say some messed up things, and we also have kids who fight us. I saw a video on social media again. I saw a video on social media where a boy his dad was trying to disarm him for bringing a gun into his home, and he shot at his dad. And I said, well, dang. And of course, the dad shot back, but also you see in the dad him running for his life. And what if his son would have shot him? Like, that's just crazy. So we got to also protect ourselves. And, you know, look at Kirk Franklin. Y'all know everybody wants a revolution. We all know Kirk Franklin from growing up, and Kirk ain't been nothing but good to us, but it looks like maybe he ain't been too good to his son. But his son is a grown man. But these are also parental traumas. We don't know what Kirk Franklin is going through in his home and what his son is actually going through. So I'm going to definitely come back on and do a part two to this. I want to know some of your opinions and drop them down in the comments. I'm going to go over them a little bit later. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you have not already, and hit that bell so every time I go live, you can go live with me. And yes, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for the super chats today. I appreciate you all. Be sure to tune in with me in the morning. I'm actually going to be going live as I travel. So, y'all will see me get cute in the morning. So, tune back in. Y'all have a good night.